What's up, guys? Welcome back. Beginning of March, we got the boat out of the garage. We're going to be putting the power pole blades on here, getting it ready for spring. But I just wanted to show you a quick, easy fix for something on our Nitros. If this drives you crazy, like it does me, the fact that our rear compartments have no support at all, they kind of just swing open and closed. When you have it open, they just flop all the way back down till they hit off the back here. Let me show you a quick, easy fix. Literally takes 2 minutes to do, and you can do it for, I think, 10, 15 bucks if I remember correctly. I'll put a link to what I used down below, but let me show you what I did on the other side. It worked perfectly, so we're going to do it on this side, and I figured I'd make the video just to show you guys if this drives you crazy like it does me. All right, so we didn't do the starboard side yet, so let me show you what I did, and I'm going to kind of eyeball it up with the other side that's already done. All I did was get a pack of these cables that have loops on the end of them. You can see right there. And that's what we're going to secure the lid with so it doesn't flop all the way open. So I'm just going to kind of eyeball it with the port side over there. And then what I'm going to do, and all I did on the other side was just kind of put this, the one side of the loop, on the inside lip. And I'll put a picture on the screen for you just so you can see exactly what I'm talking about, just in case the angle on the camera isn't all that great. Just put it somewhere on there, and then take the other side and put it somewhere down on the inside lip of this. Now, I removed the tackle bin from back here, but I'll show you when we're done that the lid easily closes. It doesn't interfere with it at all. So I'm just gonna kind of eyeball it, get the angle set up so it's, you know, the same as the other side there. And then and then you just take this, pull it taut, and see where you have to secure it to each side. So right about there looks good. It looks like it's even. Now I could actually get crazy if I wanted to and, you know, take one of my woodworking tools and make sure the angle is exactly the same. We're not going to do that. We're just going to eyeball it. So right about there is where we need it. So I'm going to let go of one side over here, keeping this side right where it was. And I'm just using random screws and washers that I had around the house. I got to be honest, I don't even know what size they are. I'm just using random parts. The only thing I purchased were these cables. So I'm just going to secure this one here without moving it, the location anyway. So I'm just going to screw this. Oh, and let me show you the other thing too. I don't want to lose my spot here. I'll keep my finger there. But the open ends of the loops on these, they're not big, but they're a decent size. So just make sure you have a washer so your screw doesn't go right through the loop. Self-explanatory, but I just wanted to mention it. All right, so we're just going to pop that down there where it was. Screw it right into the inside lip here. Now that that end is secure, we can bring this back up. And again, I'm just going to kind of eyeball it. Now let me show you a little tip. Okay, that's not going to do it. If you, on the other side, when I first attached it, you want to make sure that when this closes, the cable doesn't spring out like that and it's not laying outside your deck. If it does that, all you have to do is just simply take the cable, rotate it, put it back in place, and then, okay, there you go. I'm glad I did that actually, so I can show you exactly what I'm talking about. So when I close that, you see how the cable is going to be outside the door? So all I'm going to do is spin the cable one way or the other, find my spot right about there, and it's still going to do it. So all I'm going to do is spin it the other way. You want to do this just to make sure that when you close it, when you close the door, this cable is not going to be laying outside of the box. So it looks like that's going to be the right spot there. So now when I close it, see how it's going inwards? So you just want to make sure that when you close it, it's going to be inside the box. All right, so let me get my final spot here. The angle's right there. I'm going to pull the cable taut. Find my spot up here where I'm going to secure it. Grab my other screw without moving that end. If I can find it, it's over here. Now the other thing, the one other tip I'll give you, obviously for this side up here, down here it doesn't really matter the length of the screw. I mean, you don't want to go crazy long, but it's inside. There's nothing up underneath here that you're going to hit. I've already checked. Up here, because this is pretty thin, you obviously want to use a much shorter screw. So I'll show you the one I'm using. I didn't measure it. Like I said, I'm just using random parts that I have in my my random part bin, screws and washers. But if I had to guess, this is maybe, I don't know, ½ inch, maybe not even. Just eyeballing it. It looks about a ½ inch screw, but you just want to make sure it won't go through the other side of this lip. Last little tip I'll give you, you should pre-drill your holes. I should have mentioned that as earlier in the video, but definitely make sure you pre-drill, especially up here on the lid. It'll make your life a lot easier. So as you can see, both sides are secure. As you're closing, the cable bends in. Oh, my box is actually in the way there. But you can see, lid closes, latches, no problems at all. Open it back up. Now instead of flopping all the way back and hitting the back of the boat, the cable catches it. And again, I have it lined up with the other side, so if I'm standing here on the side looking straight forward, you know, straight down the line, the lids are open to basically the exact same angle. All right, hopefully this helps you guys out. I did get more cables. I'm actually going to do the battery compartment as well, because that's another compartment that just kind of flops open. So I am going to do, I'm not sure if I'm going to do one or one on each side of the battery compartment, but I am going to do the same exact procedure on that as well. Hopefully it helps you out. Questions, comments, concerns, let me know. The link will be down below. And if you're not already, make sure you're subscribed, follow along. We'll be doing the power pole blade installation soon. We got two dual 8-foot power pole blades. We took the talons off the back, as you can see, got rid of them, and we're going back to blades. So stay tuned. We'll be releasing that video in the very near future, and then we'll be getting on the water. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. We'll talk to you soon.